Lionsgate is making a reboot on the Power Rangers series. Well, not series, but at least the film franchise anyway. Basically, what they're trying to do is cash in on the nostalgia factor that is running rampant since Pokemon Go and other items are being introduced into the market right now. With a new Tony Stark-esque designed weird Ken Barbie shaped penis area suit. Yeah, I said it. Big whoop. But basically, they're trying to put a little bit more of an aggressive edge onto what was a classic favorite. You're gonna see Rita Repulsa come back as your main bad guy. So
what?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm about to have a moment right now.
I showed her the pic.
And then you're gonna have Heisenberg playing Zordon.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, and he was actually
going to play Zordon.
Yes, and he was actually.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
Nerdgasm!
He was he actually voiced the original villains in the show. Did you know that?
Yeah, he did.
I only knew. Huh.
And everybody watching now knows that we all like Power Rangers. Congratulations,
So,
everybody.
Oh well, but
sorry.
Justin, finish.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's his topic.
Oh, I had a question. So anyway.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just wondering if they were using the original, like, I see the costumes and everything, but I was wondering if they were using, like, the original 6 or 5, depending on.
They're going with 5 at this point. You'll have yellow, black, blue, red, and pink. What they're possibly going to do is check and feel out how this does, and possibly give you green or white.
Yeah, later on.
Yeah,
they better give us Tommy.
It took them what two seasons before you got green, and then 3 until you got white.
I mean, it was the same person, but
hey, we have to agree, Tommy was the best though.
He was the best, but he was like a typical white man. He came in and took over leadership from the poor red people.
Yeah.
Hey, now the red had it coming. Okay, he was too cocky, too much of an ass. Tommy was the best.
We're getting sued.
Really. Okay, now.
Tommy was the best. Green Ranger all the
moving along. Jose Canseco was amazing. You shut your fucking mouth. I gotta show you guys that dubbed over fucking version of Power Rangers. That thing you'll laugh for days.
Probably.
But no, back to what I was actually saying. You're gonna have Bryan Cranston being Zordon. You got Rita Repulsa being your bad guy. Zed is not introduced yet, if he's going to be at all. So think very season 1-y of Power Rangers, and that's going to be pretty much molded into this movie. They have not confirmed Goldar's return or the Monster Maker's return yet.
But see, Goldon was actually the guy who's playing Zordon. I don't know why I can't remember his name, Bryan Cranston. But that was actually one of the original roles he voiced back in the day.
Oh, this will be the first time that America makes an adaptation that does not use any of the fucking Japanese show that it is based off of. Just a quick tidbit for you, because a lot of what you saw. No, they didn't steal. They had a deal where they provided the fight scenes and the terrible little tiny scale models with the giant people in suits.
Hey, I love Godzilla, and yeah, that type of stuff. So don't say anything terrible about it.
No, I like it.
I like my kaiju. Okay.
It was better than the fucking, what was that? The other one they tried to make by Saban. I think it was VR Raiders or Riders or something.
Oh god, don't get me started.
Beetleborgs. Yeah, we could be here all day. But anyway, but yeah, it's due out sometimes in 2017. It's supposed to be what they say, edgy, kind of bringing you up to now in times. A little bit more graphic, but still gonna have, there was talks of a PG-13 rating, which would be kind of weird for a Power Rangers movie. So we will see where that goes.
Well, see, my thoughts on that is a PG-13 isn't all that bad, since a lot of the fan base will be our age and older who grew up with the Power Rangers. So it makes sense. It's like, you make it where kids can still go to it, but then you make it old enough for the people who actually grew up with it and want to see this movie from jump. You know what I mean? Also, are they wearing cock pieces? I'm pretty sure they have cock pieces on the new suits.
I don't know.
No, they don't.
And I think I struck up an idea in Justin.
Never mind. It's not who I thought it was. I thought the guy who played Everybody Hates Chris and Let Me Get Eaten by Zombies in the Revolving Door on Walking Dead is playing the black guy, but it's not.
No.
My apologies. I had
Well,
to look.
I mean, my whole thing is like, so are they using the story with like the original 5? I mean,
Yes.
obviously they're not going to have those like the actual people, but
Yeah,
Oh God, no.
they're going with the original concept of the original series, but they're going to add it and modernize it a little bit and make it a little bit more adult. But it's going with the original 5 and somewhat of the original story. They're going to just modernize it a bit, but it's going to have Rita Repulsa, which I'm sorry, I might be the only one, but damn, did I have a crush on her as a kid.
really? Cause
I think that's where my love of
when
Asian.
I found out I was a lesbian.
I also liked Kimberly too. Don't get me wrong, I liked Kimberly a lot, but I think Rita Repulsa, whatever her name is the one I found out that I had a liking for the Asian persuasion.
What?
Well,
Not the Asian girl? Not the Yellow Ranger?
Really?
Oh, I didn't like her. I didn't like
her.
her. For some reason, I liked Rita better. I don't know why.
Trini was awesome.
I liked her. Rest her soul, because she died and all. But
Yeah.
But there was just something about Rita. Maybe it was that bad girl Asian thing.
Best. I mean, I will like it. I mean, I'm gonna go see it. I don't want them to butcher everything that we remember of the show. Yes,
Right.
were the fight scenes really cheesy? Yes, of course they were. Do I care? Not in the slightest. I thought it was awesome.
Are you guys familiar with... Are you guys familiar with Project Almanac?
Yeah.
I think so.
It came out in 2015, but anyway, the only reason I mention it is because the director who directed Project Almanac is going to be directing this. You're asking about fight scenes and action and things. Well, Project Almanac was pretty intense in my opinion, so I feel like that's where I feel like this is probably going to go. It's going to be nice and intense, but not as cheesy.
Definitely,
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot more realistic, but at the same time, very powerful and have a big presence about the action.
Huh. It's been so long.
I wonder if they're going to have the same names. Like Jason for the Red Ranger and Kimberly for the pink and everything else. Billy for the blue, the nerdy guy that gave all us inner geeks hope for the future that we would have now.
Zach.
You want the names real quick? I got the names.
I like
right
that
here.
name.
Yeah, give them
All
to
right.
it.
We got Kimberly Hart, Trini, Zach Taylor, Billy Cranston.
They
Wow,
are
that's
using the original.
Oh my
five.
god!
weird. Jason Lee Scott. Oh, and next to him, I should probably go ahead and tell you: pink, yellow, black, blue, and red. I just thought it was weird
Yes.
that there's a character named Billy Cranston, and then they have Bryan Cranston on the project. That's kind of
Hey,
fucking awkward.
that has to be a little throwback
That
to
was
like.
his original name.
Oh, and by the way, a little side note that I just since we're doing the topic of this, I should throw in. I actually read a interview with Bryan Cranston, right? And he's like, I would not have came back to this unless I believed in the project. I actually rolled my eyes when I saw this report, when they asked me to be in the movie, then I saw what they were doing with it, and then what direction they were taking it. It's like, this got me my start in Hollywood and, doing the voices for the show, but then it was a cheesy kid show for kids, and I understood that. But when I heard they wanted to make a new movie, I was like, come on, man, are you going to make it like the show and just as cheesy? But they actually sold him on the idea, and he's really behind the project now. So that gives me a lot of hope.
Yeah. I think that actually excites the freaking hell out of me that they're using the original 5.
Go,
Because I'm
Power
not gonna lie.
Rangers!
Power Rangers is where I figured out my sexuality is like,
I don't blame you, Kimberly.
Because every other girl that I was hanging out with was like, oh my god, it was like either the Red Ranger or the Green Ranger at the time. Whichever season we were on. And I was just like, I like the Pink Ranger.
Yeah, buddy.
And I'm the weird fuck over here like, ooh,
And
Rita Repulsa.
And she's still hot.
Yes, she is.
I watch Flashpoint.
Oh god.
Good show. So I mean, hey, I watch it. She's when I first saw her on there, I was like, what?
See, I hope they follow. Did anybody else besides me see the fan film that was made of this? with the guy.
The rated R version.
Yeah. I hope that they're taking this. I know it's going to be PG-13, but I think what they're doing is they saw that and they saw the fan reaction, and I think they're trying to find a very good middle ground of for kids, for families, but also for the generation that came before that are now adults. Like half of that fan fiction mixed with a little bit more family friendly. You know what I mean? And to me, that's a good place to put it. And I think this movie can do very well for the nostalgia and for new fans and kids growing up. This could be definitely a big thing. I think they're moving in the right direction, basically, is what I'm saying.
I think so. I'm excited to see the first preview.
Oh, most definitely. When that trailer drops, we all need to be hanging out, having a few drinks, and be like, yes, go Power Rangers. Da, 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 da. I'm such a fucking loser. Okay, I'll shut up.
No.
That's 2 for 2. All right.
Okay.
Any more thoughts?